Hey there folks, JT Serenity Farms prepping here. Let's talk fire starters. You're out on a camping trip, you're backpacking, you get stuck in your car. You've always got your go bag, your 3-day bag, your EDC, your everyday carry bag. You should have a pocket for fire starters. I have mine labeled. It says fire and first aid on this one. The top part is labeled food, compass, stuff I would need to get out immediately if I'm getting ready to hit the road. And then the left side is water filtration. So I got my little Sawyer Mini and stuff in there. And in the middle I have my knife. Best little knife I've ever had. My little Coleman one. Full tang. I did chip the blade, but I have like 4 of them. Get it out Wally World, but it's a nice little knife. Okay, so in your fire bag, fire starter bag, and then inside I have it labeled fire as well. Now, they're not labeled for me. I know where everything is. But if I'm incapacitated or there's an emergency and someone else needs to get something out of my bag, labeling the bags, the pockets, and then what's in each pocket seems like the best way to make sure we get done what we need to get done. So, fire. Okay, in my fire bag, I have coffee filters, which are good fire starter, toilet paper in a crunch, Vaseline chapstick, cotton balls, some string, can be used to start a fire. This just happens to be a shoelace. A big lighter, because I know how to start fires other ways, but sometimes this is just easy, and they're a dime a dozen. Then I have my Harbor Freight fire starter. Just fleck off a little of this. I use my knife. It's just quicker, but I keep this in the bag in case for some reason someone gets this out, needs to start a fire, and they don't have a knife. Okay, so, and then I have this. Oh, tin foil. Well, actually, yeah, it is tin foil. But inside the tin foil is a cotton ball soaked with Vaseline or chapstick. Chapstick is known as petroleum jelly, petroleum oil. Okay, so what I did is there is a cotton ball in here completely covered on both sides with tin foil, and then it's folded up and it's in here for safekeeping. In an emergency, if you don't have any of the other fire starters, or amongst the group of everyone, someone's probably got tin foil. Someone might have cotton ball or a little bit of steel wool, or even a cotton flannel shirt. You can cut a small piece off and fray it. That'll work as well. And you can start a fire. But I always like to have a ready-made one in my bag, just in case. Once again, everyone that I'm out with or be around when a situation occurs might not be as experienced. So, all I would do was take my knife, punch a hole in this, expose the cotton, and if you want to use the lighter, you would just light it up. I like to always practice with my ferro rod. So, want to hold this down right on the area you're going to use. Fleck off enough, turn it around, there's the little rod, and of course this was where the chip is where I do all my scraping. There you go. And what's nice is you can carry this and put it where you need it. This will burn quite a long time. If you started a fire with this, once it cools down, I like to put excess tin foil and I can fold it right back over the top, put this out, put it back in the bag. Okay, so how do we make one of those? So I use about a 6x6 piece of tin foil. Put it down on a flat surface. Get a cotton ball, the flannel shirt, lint from a dryer, keep that. Put it in a sandwich bag, store it. Get your Vaseline or a chapstick that says Vaseline on it, because the other ones might not be petroleum jelly. Okay, so I take the cotton ball and I get one side super saturated, and I push that down in the middle, getting it on there, and then I simply turn it over. Now, and the reason I do that is because there's Vaseline on the tin foil, it's sticking to the cotton ball, there's Vaseline on this side, but when I fold this down flat and make my little folds, when I fold this over and I want to make my cuts, I can make my cuts on the side where the Vaseline is. I would just make a little X and then take your tip of the knife, pull the cotton out like I did on this one, and light it on fire. All right, that's one Kentucky Benchmark Bourbon beer on tap today. First day I'm tasting it. It's early. This is a very light beer. It's good. Okay, now the next one I call a little fire bomb. Okay, I take my empty paper towel cardboards, or I take my empty toilet paper cardboards and I save them. One, they're good fire starters by themselves. So this was a paper towel one that I cut into 4 pieces. Okay, so get a piece of string, kite string, clothesline string. I'm using the string out of my greenhouse, a shoelace, whatever, and you put it through the middle so it's sticking out on both sides. Once again, back to the Vaseline. Another cotton ball. Get a lot on it. Shove it in there. Okay. I had some cardboard laying around, so I cut up a few pieces, peeled them off, and I'm shoving it in each end. Now remember, with cardboard, there's a couple layers, so when you peel that apart, always that one layer is going to be really nice and paper. Remember, there's a little glue on there that also helps for the fire, but you can use tinder, leaves, cotton balls, whatever you got, you just shove them in there. Okay, then duct tape notice I sliced it. So when I put it on one side and I put the string in there, this is closing it up and it's holding the wick in place. So now on the other side, I will do the same thing. Vaseline on my hands. So remember, duct tape has glue, so that will burn as well. And you can just fold this over, put it inside your fire bag. So if you light that on fire, once the string burns down, it doesn't have to be this long. Depends where you're going to carry it. You can make it short. But you light this on fire and this will burn for quite a while. So, there's 2 little ways to help you start a fire, no matter where you are, what you're doing. But I hope you're all getting prepped as much as you can. This little go bag could be a lifesaver. Alright, that's all I got for now. Like, share, subscribe, comment, notification bell. JT, signing off.